Each sack of coffee cherries is labeled with harvest date, farm location, and coffee variety, allowing...
All right, lift together now.
Got it. Easy down.
During transport, the coffee cherries remain protected inside the sacks, shielded from sunlight and contamination to preserve the original harvested coffee quality.
This step completes the first stage of the coffee production process. As freshly harvested coffee cherries leave the farm,
These look excellent, ripe and uniform.
The harvest was strong this week. We brought in over a ton.
Follow me. The coffee cherries are poured from the sacks into a receiving hopper, where the flow of coffee cherries is controlled to ensure
During washing, floating coffee cherries are separated automatically, as lower density or damaged coffee cherries.
The heavier, fully ripe coffee cherries sink and continue moving forward, ensuring that only dense and high-quality
washed coffee cherries pass through rotating screens, where remaining leaves, stems, and foreign particles mixed with the coffee are mechanically separated and discarded.
The washed coffee cherries then enter a grading section, where size and weight differences among the coffee cherries are further balanced to improve uniformity.
Excess water drains from the holding basin, reducing surface moisture on the coffee cherries and preparing them for consistent downstream coffee processing. The cleaned and sorted coffee cherries are transferred using belt conveyors, ensuring smooth movement without crushing the delicate coffee cherry skins.
This completes the coffee washing and primary sorting stage, as clean, high-quality coffee cherries are now... As the pulping machine operates, coffee cherry skins are peeled away and discharged through a separate outlet, while the pulped...
Inside the fermentation tanks, coffee beans rest in thick layers, allowing natural enzymes to begin breaking down.
During fermentation, temperature and moisture levels around the coffee beans are kept stable to protect coffee flavor and prevent unwanted microbial growth.
After the set fermentation period, coffee beans are released from the tanks and directed toward washing channels for mucilage removal.
Aroma is excellent. No sour notes detected.
confirmed, logging the positive assessment.
The clean coffee beans are temporarily held in collection bins, where airflow prevents moisture buildup around the freshly processed coffee.
Each batch of fermented and washed coffee beans is logged with processing time and fermentation duration, maintaining full coffee production traceability. Inside the drying line, coffee beans move continuously through rotating drum dryers designed specifically for large-scale coffee moisture reduction. Heated air circulates evenly around the coffee beans inside the dryer, allowing controlled and uniform evaporation of moisture from the coffee beans. 49 temperature sensors monitor the internal environment, ensuring the coffee beans dry steadily without overheating or damaging coffee quality. As the coffee beans rotate inside the drum, all surfaces of the coffee beans are exposed evenly to warm air for consistent drying results.
52. Moisture sensors continuously measure the internal moisture content of the coffee beans throughout the industrial drying process.
When target moisture levels are nearly reached, the system gradually reduces heat to stabilize the coffee beans and prevent surface cracking.
During cooling, airflow systems prevent condensation from forming on the coffee beans, preserving coffee quality and stability.
Any non-conforming coffee beans are automatically diverted, while approved coffee beans continue along the main production line.
Environmental controls inside the silos regulate humidity and temperature to maintain stable conditions for the stored coffee beans. 60. This completes the industrial coffee drying stage, preparing stabilized coffee beans for automated hulling and grading in the next factory process.
After size grading, coffee beans pass through density separation units, allowing heavier and higher quality.
67. Optical sorting systems scan each coffee bean, detecting color defects, cracks, or surface irregularities across the coffee batch.
Automated mixing mechanisms periodically redistribute the coffee beans inside the silo to equalize internal moisture levels.
Each silo of coffee beans is digitally labeled with batch code, processing data, and coffee origin for full production traceability.
This stage completes industrial coffee hulling, grading, and silo storage, preparing for coffee beans.
Inside the coffee roaster, rotating drums heat the coffee beans evenly, while temperature sensors continuously monitor the coffee roasting environment. Automated control panels adjust heat profiles in real time, ensuring the coffee beans reach the precise roast level required for consistent coffee flavor.
As roasting progresses, airflow systems remove chaff from the coffee beans, keeping the coffee roasting chamber clean and stable.
Once roasting is complete, roasted coffee beans are discharged immediately into industrial cooling trays, where
83 particle size sensors monitor the ground coffee, allowing automated adjustments to grinder settings for consistent coffee grind size.
In the grinding unit, roasted coffee beans enter precision grinders, where rotating burrs reduce the coffee beans into uniform ground coffee.
Inside the grinder, hardened steel or ceramic burrs rotate at controlled speeds, reducing coffee beans into uniform.
Uniform ground coffee enters buffer hoppers, where pressure and flow are stabilized to ensure consistent feeding into the coffee packaging line.
Any ground coffee outside tolerance limits is automatically diverted, maintaining strict quality consistency across the coffee production line.
Only after filling, settling, and gas control are completed, the top of the coffee bag is guided into the heat sealing stage.
Each coffee bag is flushed with inert gas to preserve coffee aroma, then sealed using heat sealing technology.
Inline inspection systems verify coffee bag weight, seal integrity, and package appearance during the coffee packaging process.
This final stage completes the industrial coffee production line, delivering fully packaged coffee products ready for storage and global distribution.